Uh, Question. Did you end up sending the LOI for the person that was supposed to be sent? I think today, not yesterday. Yes. Okay. Did they respond? Probably not yet, right? Okay. All right. Yes, he respond. I'll share with you. Sure. Sure. Send it to me. Okay. So let's get started. Let's get started. So, welcome everyone. We're talking about Zillow, Crexi, LoopNet. Okay, three big things that we kind of focus on. Reason why? Because we can get free access to these websites without having to pay. Okay. Um, Snack speakers. How's it going, man? Thanks for the like, by the way. Um, yeah. So we are talking about Zillow, how we can get the property under contract for less than what it's listed for and sell it a little bit higher than what we got under contract. Okay, basically simple as that. If they don't agree with your cash offer, you're gonna tell them like, look, I'm gonna pay 10% more than your property asking price and 10% down, but in return, all I need is 84 months payment plan. Once you agree, you got the deal, and we'll charge commission to the investor. Okay, that's pretty much what he's doing. Um, so Fahim says, so here's where my client is at. 160,000 and 60,000 down payment, not more than 5 year finance. That monthly payment going towards the balance, or in addition to the 100K balance that to be paid off at the end of the time frame. This is his reply. Okay, I need to understand this. I don't know what's really going on in this text. Here's where my client is at. 160,000. Okay, so he's asking for 5,000 more with 60 down payment. Okay, balloon years of balloon is no more than 5 years to finance the 100K. Okay, I see. He doesn't like the low monthly payment, but in that monthly payment going towards the is that going to be going towards the balance, or in addition, what is in addition to 100K? It should be going towards the balance. Um, did I send you? I guess I used a calculator, right? So I don't know if I have that number saved. We can run the numbers. I think his asking is he's going over asking. We're not gonna do over asking, that's for sure. Even if it's 5,000, we can't do that because we have two interest payment on this one, right? So we can't. But the down payment, yes, maybe we'll be able to. Um, so he wants you to decrease the down payment and increase the actual payment. Right, right. So I think at this stage, what we need to do is we can, um, yeah, we can basically give him the second one. Let me share my screen, and then I'll try to run numbers quickly so that we can we can give him that. Oh, it is yours. Is it yours? No, it's not. It's not. Okay, let me just quickly put numbers back on it, and we'll see um, how it is. 5. No, it is yours. Yeah, it's exactly your numbers. So okay, so that's good. Not much work. Um, seller carry monthly payment. So he wants to increase the monthly payment. Let's just not increase the monthly payment, but we could increase. Let me see. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, hopefully. One second. Did I lose my stream? No. Okay. So he wants a higher monthly payments. Okay, and he wants 160. So let's do 25. I think we still be fine. 325. 20. No, 20 won't be good. Let's go with 350, I think. 22.1. No. Okay, so I guess the best we can do in terms of monthly payment, we'll go with the 310. I think we told him. Let me see. I'm getting messages. No voice? How? It looks like it's working. One second. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. Okay. So let's go back. So yeah, so basically this person, we gave him the offer of these numbers, right? You guys were with me. We gave him 62,000. So he's coming back. He's saying, I want 160,000, 60,000 down, and a higher monthly payment. Okay, and maximum 5 years balloon. He's saying. So we're not gonna give him 5 years for sure. Let's go down to 7 maybe. Can we do 6? No. Let's go with 7 years. Yeah, that's probably the best we can do. Oh wait, did we not get the taxes insurance here? Oh, that's interesting. How did we forget the taxes insurance? Whose property is this? It's Fahim's property. Let me get the taxes insurance, guys. I think we forgot this, which is so strange. Fahim, what's the property address on this? Is it this one? The last one? Yeah, it says this one. That's on 160, Kansas City. Okay, so you gotta take the property taxes, guys. That would change a lot of things. So 152 and 52. 152 and then 52. Yeah, so that changes a lot of things. So we have to go down on our amortization. That's 40, 194. What did we offer him last? Yeah, that's the issue. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the issue here is that the after putting the taxes and insurance, we are currently in red. At the asking price, at the 62 payments, I'm just worried. How did we forget the tax and insurance? That's weird. Anyways, that's fine. What we can do is that we can maybe go down a little bit in equity. Let's say 65 and 50. Maybe that will increase the cash flow a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Eight. Yeah. So basically, Fahim, you have to tell him that unfortunately I forgot to put taxes and insurance in my calculation. I just did my vacancy and capex. Um, I just ran my number with my supervisor. We're coming at around this number. Okay. Tell him this would be our final offer. We cannot change anything in this as we speak. Okay. Here, I'll send you the new one, letter of intent. Okay. So when you send him this, basically this number, so when you're sending this LOI, like again, keep it at 145, 62, no changes here. Amortization is 40 years, but don't mention this. Okay. Seller equity agreement is 93,000 and 8-year balloon and 193 payments. So just mention it that don't mention interest. Just tell him I forgot to input the equity, the mortgage. Sorry, the taxes and insurance. Here's the updated. Here is the updated stuff. Here's the updated LOI. But yeah, so that's that. Let me share my screen again at the right place. I don't know if it's Heather is here. Your LOI has been sent, I think yesterday or today. Can't remember. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna go with some of the messages I have. Um, yeah. So Eamon, I have sent you a message about the Dina Mitchell. She said that the bank took the property back, so it's not on the it's not on the market. So now bank is gonna foreclose it, and it's gonna auction the property. Okay, so we cannot get to it because it's only within the city, and that's just a lot of work. Okay, Ahmed sent me a message. Say भाई गर्सिया को ये ऑफर दी थी, अब वो कह रही है कि सेलर अब फिर नहीं मान रहा सेल्फ फाइनेंस के, उसे मना रही थी मैं कुछ दिन, और अब मैंने उसे ऑफर दी है 25K अप करके, हमारे पास एक्स्ट्रा 4% कैश फ्लो था तो okay, let me see, copy the message link. 26% over asking, 11 down, we're still in green, so that's good. Cash flow 29, that's good as well. um, yeah, I think that's fine. So वो बोल रही है कि जैसे को ऑफर दी थी कि कह रही है कि सेलर अभी नहीं मान रहा सेल्फ फाइनेंस के लिए, उसे मना रही थी मैं कुछ दिन, और अब मैं उसे ये ऑफर दी 25K अप करके. अच्छा यहाँ से 25K up किया है. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this is okay. I think your entry cost is okay, right? So which is in green, which is 19%. It's not more than 20. That's green. The cash and cash return is okay as well. Um, that's about 26% over asking. I guess that's the only concern I have. We usually go with 10, maybe 15, but that's like 26% of over asking. Is there a way that you can bring this down, Ahmed? Or we can bring down the down payment a little bit.
Hello.
जी अहमद.
देखिए again, अब सेलर का प्लान सेलर सोच रहा नहीं सेलर फाइनेंस करना उसने तो मैं उसको उसमें तो मैंने इसलिए उसको ये इतने अप करके वो दी थी और कैश फ्लो फिर भी 30% बनता था
ठीक है. No, cash flow is good. The entry fee is good. The down payment is good. Everything is good. Just that purchase price. But again, it's still not that big of a problem in my opinion because balloon कितने का बताया था आपने?
7 years में
7 years balloon. That's fine too. That's fine too. Yeah, I mean, as long as he's okay with this offer. Did you check the mortgage on this property?
उसमें मैंने पूछा था उससे मेरा कोई मॉर्गेज नहीं
Okay, okay, okay. या अगर ये तो अभी वैसे उसने माना नहीं है मगर आपने ये
नहीं
ऑफर भेजी.
उसने वो फिर उसने एक मैसेज देख के बस अल्लाह का करम हुआ सब
जबकि वो तो ऑफर तक हम पहुंच गए थे सब कुछ हो गया था फिर इसको एकदम से क्या हो गया.
वो फिर उसने कहा कि सेलर ने अगेन डिसाइड किया कि उसने सेलर फाइनेंस नहीं करना मैं उसी के साथ उस दिन से बात कर रही थी
और कैश ऑफर हमने दी थी और वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं करी थी राइट.
नहीं कैश ऑफर अभी मैंने इसने सेलर फाइनेंस पे ही किया हुआ
हम्म. या कि सेल्फ फाइनेंस पे इसका ज़्यादा बेहतर डील रहेगी बनस्बत कैश ऑफर की राइट क्योंकि ये सिटी से थोड़ा सा बाहर भी है. तो एंट्री कॉस्ट अगर 40,000 भी होती है तो it's gonna be a little bit difficult. But if it's a seller finance 14,000 पे आपको पूरा घर मिल रहा है with rent और 30% cash on cash के साथ. So it's a better deal than cash. But yeah, but yeah. But आप उसको follow पे रखो that's okay. आप 25 I think 26 it's fine. We'll see how it goes. वो confirm करता है then we can run some better numbers. ठीक है. Okay. Even so, is Ahmad here? Let me check. He's not. Okay. Okay. So let's go with a couple calls today because I haven't been calling people. So we'll go with calling people today, get some leads, and then go from there. So I want to focus on seller finance deal, and then I'll ask everyone saying, hey, is house open for seller finance? Blah blah blah, and then we will go from there. Okay. So if it's seller finance, I don't care how much the money is, right? Um, 3 bed and 1 bath is still up filters or agent loaded person. That's fine. The problem is I don't want across the border. Okay, that looks good. The thing is, I don't want to see these houses 3 bed for what 3 million. That's just stupid. Three bed 2 million. What is this? Heritage? Look at this property, guys. 3 bed, 4 baths, 2.4 million. Price cut 1.5 million. Like, what is this stupidity, bro? What is this house? It's in the middle of nowhere, and it's 2.4. That just bad, completely bad. Let me actually just do property tab multifamily because houses are stupid if it's that high prices. 3 bed, 3 bed, 3 bed, 2 baths. Three bed. I'm not sure what's going on, but high. Oh, it's high too low. That's why. Okay. So houses, basically seller finance houses are very desirable. So we'll chat with the agent, and then tell them that we're looking to buy this property. Yada yada yada. Is it someone living in there? Is it multifamily? It is multifamily. It's estimated 156. 20 days on market. Edgar. Who wants this deal, by the way? I'm just gonna say their name. Fine, send me. Okay. Um, so it'll be a deal if they say that they want to do seller finance. Okay. If they say don't want to do seller finance, then we can just do cash.
Hi, this is Edgar with the My Street Real Estate team. I'm really sorry I missed your call, but please send me a text or otherwise I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hey Edgar, this is Fahim. I'm looking at your property on the Cruise Street. Looks like a beautiful property. I was just wondering, we're interested to acquire this property. We have few properties in the same postal code. Um, I was wondering if you'd be open to some sort of a creative offer. Let's say if we were to come 10-15% over asking with a 10% down payment and the monthly payments for the next 84 months and kind of balloon you guys out. Let me know if that works. I'll shoot you a quick text as well and I'll follow up through email as well. Talk soon. Bye bye. So looks like he didn't pick up, but I sent a voice note. If he's not interested, he will let us know right away, and then I can send him cash offer. But for now, I will let Fahim take over this deal and kind of send him an email. Okay, send him an email and tell him I called you yesterday and left you a voice note. Okay, it builds a credibility that way that you already have called to this person. Seller finance offer. Okay, let's pick the next one. 140. Guys, this is how quick you have to be. Okay, I looked at the house, called the house, agent didn't pick up. I'm on to the next one. Okay, I look at the picture. Pictures look good or okay for living, so that's good. So that's seller finance. It is on the market. And then the number and then call. Okay, and then rest of the things we'll talk on the call. 8881 7834.
Hello?
Hey, is this Chris?
This is.
Hey, Chris, this is Ahmad. I'm looking at one of your property on Zillow at Rutland Street. Do
Yes.
do you have a couple minutes to chat?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me throw in some headphones.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, I was just wondering, what's the status on the property? Is it currently vacant?
Property is yes vacant.
Okay. And do you know what rent you guys were getting on this?
No, the property was not rented out.
Oh, so it was owner occupied?
Yes.
I see, I see. I'm getting about 1200-ish rent. I don't know if it sounds about right to you.
Um, to be honest, I don't really deal much in Detroit, but
Okay.
that does sound probably roughly what you'd be able to get for that property, yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple property not too far from here, so it's currently rented for around those numbers. So I was thinking, probably be the same for this zip code. Sounds good. And I wanted to know because the couple property that we bought was on a seller finance term. Kind of we came over asking, I don't know, 10-15 thousand dollar more, and kind of 84 months payment. Is that something the seller would be interested to kind of entertain?
No, the seller's not interested in doing seller financing on this property.
Is that because of a loan or is he just interested in cash offer mainly?
They're just interested in a cash offer.
Okay, and if we were to come in a cash offer, any wiggle room on the price, or is just strictly as is for now? Because I see they recently got on market about 8 days ago.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where my gal is open to look at any offers. So if you guys would like to put something in writing and send it over to us, we will review it as it comes in
Okay.
and discuss accordingly.
Okay, and just a quick last question. There's the house from the pictures looks in a great condition. Anything else that needs replacement? Anything big in the house?
To my knowledge, there's no big items that need replacement. There is some cosmetic things that need to be done to the property, nothing major. All in all, it's in pretty good shape, but it does need a little TLC. But to my knowledge, there's no major defects to the property.
Yeah, and what about roof or anything? No major required, right? Everything's good to go then? Boilers,
Uh,
anything?
yeah, for my knowledge, those are all in good condition.
Okay, okay, sounds good. So I'll work on the numbers with the cash and kind of send it over to you. Is that okay with the cash if I send a seller finance just so you guys can have a look at it? Or that
Yeah,
probably.
feel free to send them both. However, I tell you, I don't think that's going to get any traction.
Okay,
But if you want to send it over, I have no problem, advising her on either offer. So,
sure, sure. Yeah, let me work on both and I'll probably get something done by tomorrow the latest. Okay,
okay, sounds good.
awesome. Thanks, boss. We'll chat soon, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
I think, did I say Ahmed? Yeah, I did mention Ahmed. Oh, Ahmed, you said Mike on Gerlo. Okay, I thought you said me next. Oh, let me see. Yes, me next. Okay. So this is, I mean, it's a good property in general. I'm just not sure about this part of the flooring. Why there's so much? Maybe it's a cracks or whatnot. I don't know. A little bit of a paint work definitely. Because it's owner occupied. Usually you will see something like this where the boy's house, the boy room would be the blue, the girl room would be the pink, and then the rest of the house would be in a specific color, which is like white. Okay. But overall, I think this house is good. Good conversation with the agent. He's open to present. The house is listed. Okay, so the house they bought it for 53,000 in 2013. Okay, so it's been what 13 plus years. So I'm pretty sure they paid off this whole money. Okay, so they have no equity. They have full equity in the house. So the cash offer, I think we could go a little bit lower than 70. I think it's 120, 140. 0.65 probably. Yeah. Yeah, I think go with 91,000 um, on this, and seller finance. Let's do maybe we can even go 15% on this to begin, because he's not that interested. Yeah, so go with 160 for seller finance, and 90 for seller finance. What did I say? 160. And cash. What did you say? 91. And mention him that I spoke to him on the phone. Okay. And you might have to email him. I know you're using WhatsApp, but you might have to email him, because um, he's gonna have a different number that I called from. You know what I was thinking, in future, what we can do, we can yeah, we can buy like a phone system where I can call from the same number and text in the CRM, and then the students can follow up on the phone number. Yeah, something like that. It's possible. I know we can do that, but we'll try to figure out sometime soon. Yeah, so Ahmed, the details of this house is in your DM. Okay, on to the next one. Let's get as many leads as possible, guys, today. I don't know who's going to be the next person, but text. Price cut 55K price cut. Oh, is it 5K? No, it's 5K. 79 days, fully renovated, move in ready, bottom, blah blah blah. I think it's a flip property. Pretty sure it's flipped. Price change listed sold. They bought it for $15,000, guys. $15,000, and selling for $165,000. It's just crazy how cheap these houses are. Sorry, guys. For some reason, I'm getting some flu. So the reason is I can't give them seller finance offer, because I'm pretty sure they have very heavy loan on this property, because they recently got put this on market. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go to the next one. $155,000, 7K cut, 7K cut. House looks okay. Looks good. Looks oh, interesting. Look at this window, guys. Such an interesting window. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. 93 days? No. 2023, 2026. So they bought it for 129. And they probably have loan. They probably have loan. Let me call first, and we'll figure out things later. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to save the number of the agent that we just spoke. That was given to Ahmed. This guy, what's his chance? 140. Hi, I was looking to speak to Angie. Sarah?
Angie, she's
Yeah.
not in the office right now. I can give you her direct number, though.
Sure.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, it's 734
Yeah?
740.
Yeah? Perfect. I'll give her a call. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
That's all. Bye bye. Okay, let me give her a call. And
Hi, this is Andrew.
hey Angie, this is Sid. I was looking at your property on a World Circle or Drive, whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
I just have a quick question. Property looks to be in a great condition from the pictures. Um, is there anything wrong with it? Like it's been on the market for quite some time, so I'm just wonder, is it like a roof that's a problem?
No, there is no problem. The sellers just want the amount that they're asking for.
Oh, okay. So they're firm on the price. Is that what you're saying?
They're pretty firm. I mean, there's a little bit of room to negotiate, but we just haven't gotten offers close to what they were looking for.
Right. And the rental situation, is it currently rented?
It's owner-occupied right
It's
now.
owner occupied. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. And they're only interested in cash offer, even if you were to come over asking. Let's say 20,000 more.
Well, they can't do creative financing because there's a land contract on it. So cash or conventional or DSCR are the only things that would work.
Okay. So they have a land contract, like they bought it as a self finance.
Correct.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, they have to cure that loan first. Okay. Fair enough. I'll work on the numbers on this, and I'll probably get back to you in a couple days.
Okay, if you're gonna send anything at all, it needs to be close to 150, as close to 150 as possible. If not, don't even bother because again, they have to pay off their balance. So,
Right. And the balance is around that 150.
I'm sorry.
And the balance is around 150.
It's the balance needs to be covered by that 150. Plus, they need to have a profit. Plus, they need to pay
Yeah,
their
and
closing
then
costs. Plus, they need to pay their commission.
Commission.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
you need to be close to 150 for it to work.
The 150 is pretty close. I mean, I don't know if 15,000 off, 5,000 off would work for us. But what if I were to take over the debt of that and just pay the
They don't
commission?
want their debt taken over. They want the money so that they could do the next thing that they're gonna do. It's not that they can't pay it. They're not distressed. That's why they're holding firm to their price.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good then.
Yeah.
No
All right,
worries. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me see what they owe. They're probably one of those people that has no room to breathe. They're underwater. So they bought this house for seller finance. It's saying 100% equity, which I don't think it's true because they bought it for 2023 at 129. They're selling for 175. It's listed at 175 and 55. Yeah, just move on. Not enough time for me to just convince him. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, there's thousands of property out there. Do not sit on one property and be like, why? Why are you not doing it? There's 800 properties. I cannot get through it within a month, and there's more property coming in. It doesn't make sense. Move on to the next one. No problem. No problem. So this one looks okay. It's staged and everything. I'm guessing it's a flip. The price cut of 10,000, 16 days listed. Let me see if it's a flip or not. Listed, removed, price change, sold. Yep, it's a flip. It's a flip. Single family residence, there's no way we can sell it for 160. 16 days on market. I don't think they will take the cash offer right now, so I'm gonna just move on to the next one. 139 probably looks good. 33 days. Okay, it's happened to the beautiful blah blah blah. Contingent listed for sale. Listing removed, price changed, sold. They bought it for 175. They bought it for 175 in 2025, and they're selling for 139. How is that even possible? They're losing a lot of money.
Sorry, you can't leave a message because the person you called has a...
Next one. Okay, good property. 57 days on the market. Bought it for 65,000, and then they've been selling from 195. Oh my god, 145. Let's ask them. Who's next in the lineup, by the way, for the lead?
Thank you for calling Harvest Homes Realty, LLC. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For the operator, press 0. For the dial by name directory, please hold while I try to connect you. Been forwarded to the voicemail for Fred Pickens. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hey Fred, this is Fahim. I was looking at one of your property on Ohio Street, Detroit. interesting property. Everything that we need in a property for as a rental property, it makes sense and everything good. It's close to the couple of the property that we own. um, I was wanting to see if there's a possibility we can come in over asking around $158,000 and kind of do an 84-month payment plan with a 10% down. Is that something Mr. Seller would entertain? If so, let me know. I'll put an offer shortly. I can also work on the cash offer. However, in this market, it'll be fairly low, below listing. So I'm not too sure how would Mr. Seller would react to that. But let me know. I'll shoot you a quick email as well for kind of follow up. Chat soon. Bye bye. So this property is good. 145, and they've been listed. They've been changing price, changing price for a while. So they've been trying to sell this property for since 1 year. So I think there is that possibility. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm giving you again this lead. The same idea applies. You're gonna tell him I called you and left you a text message. Actually, I called you only, didn't leave you a text message, and then you email them, and then talk to them about it. Okay. Again, the seller finance. Um, uh, First, and then cash. So seller finance first, and then cash. Same story. Okay. Exact same thing that I called you, left you a voice note. I'm gonna save his number, so whenever he calls, I'm gonna pick us up and have a chat. 1588. Okay. On to the next one. On to the next one. Let me check this out. Okay. Can you check my message? Where's the message? After this, it's my turn, Amen. Okay. Which message you're talking about, Fahim? Want me to say something? Oh, okay, just above that, I see. Okay, let me open the links. Access denied. Just want viewer access. It's a portfolio, 10 house Kansas City portfolio. Fahim, I think there's an issue with the link. So maybe send it the Google Docs link again. सईद भाई ये 10 प्रॉपर्टीज़ का पोर्टफोलियो है. इस एजेंट ने डिटेल्स सेंड की हैं. मैं ये डिटेल्स कंपाइल करके आपको सेंड कर रहा हूँ. काइंडली रिव्यू इट. इफ पॉसिबल काइंडली कॉल हर फॉर फर्दर डिटेल्स और ऑफर. So I can see copy media link. I can see the picture of your numbers. Okay, so the house is 1.95 listed. We're offering 2.1, which is 10% over asking. That's fine. It's fine because anyone know why? Because मैंने आपको बताया था कि हम मल्टी यूनिट्स पे जो बड़ी प्रॉपर्टीज होती हैं उस पे हम ओवर आस्किंग नहीं करते. मगर यहाँ पे वही ने की है ओवर आस्किंग, and I'm saying that's fine. Why am I saying that? Do you guys know? Anyone know why I'm saying it's fine to do the over asking now? But मैं आपको बोलता हूँ कि कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टीज पे ना करा कर. The reason why we are over asking right now, even though it's a portfolio, but it's a portfolio, ये जो है, भले हम portfolio की बात करें, but as an individual, अगर ये सिर्फ ये घर सिर्फ लगा होता तो हम इस पर 10% ओवर आस्किंग कर देते, क्योंकि ये कमर्शियल नहीं है, ये सिंगल फैमिली हाउसेस के पोर्टफोलियो हैं। तो इसका मतलब कि टेक्निकली तो हम डील को कैलकुलेट तो पूरा कर रहे हैं, मगर जब ख़रीदने पे बात आएगी ना, तो हम हर घर को इंडिविजुअल ख़रीदना पड़ेगा, और पैसे तो उसको लमसम जाएंगे, बट टेक्निकली पेपर वर्क हर घर का इंडिविजुअल होगा। ठीक है, या एक ही लॉयर इन 10 प्रॉपर्टी को देखेगा, उसका पेपर रेडी करेगा और उसको सेंड करेगा, बट टेक्निकली जो प्रॉपर्टीज हैं बाई की जाती हैं सिंगल। हम बात पोर्टफोलियो पे कर रहे हैं अभी, और जब बाय करने पाएंगे तो सिंगल। तो इस वजह से, क्योंकि ये पोर्टफोलियो है एंड इट्स अ सिंगल फैमिली हाउसेज इन द पोर्टफोलियो, तो हर घर पे आप 10% ओवर आस्किंग कर सकते हैं, दैट्स फाइन। यहाँ पे फ़हीम ने टोटल पे ओवर आस्किंग कर दिया, विच इज़ ऑल्सो फाइन। ओके, अगर ये होता कोई 32 बेड्स का पूरी बिल्डिंग या 32 यूनिट्स की बिल्डिंग होती, उस पर 1.9 मिलियन की प्राइस होती, तो तब वी कैन नॉट डू दैट, राइट, तब कमर्शियल आ गई, राइट। ये तो सिर्फ रेजिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग को मिलाकर एक पोर्टफोलियो बना दिया है आपके सामने, राइट। सो दैट्स अ रीज़न वी आर ओके टू डू 10% ओवर आस्किंग। Yeah, so 219,000 at 10%, 5. Yeah, the rehab costs might need to change quite a bit, because I can see there's going to be issues in all these houses in some shape or form. He's only showing you the images that are good, but 10 properties, there's no images from the inside. A bit very old structure. This is better. This is better. But for now, we can just run on what we have at the moment, जो कि हमारे पास down payment. This needs to change quite a bit, but I don't know if I can edit your. I don't know if I can edit your link. Let me see. I'm gonna request as an edit request, okay? Just so I can edit the numbers for you, and we can kind of play along on the numbers. The other thing is, okay, so he has given you all the addresses. Okay, let me check if I can pull this one house at a time. So he didn't I wonder how did you run the numbers, because he didn't put anything at all. How did you get taxes and insurance? उसने बताया था आपको सारे घर की in taxes insurance? Yes. Okay. Okay, I see. So 20% cash on cash would not be 20% as soon as we increase this amount, right? Um, and the problem is he's not going to take 3,000 on $2 million portfolio either. He probably wants more. All the properties are rented for him. Okay, if they're all rented, all properties rented. Okay. Okay, so I think, yeah, so maybe what you can do, go with this offer. I think the numbers are fine. Go with this offer and see if there's a potential here. If they're not looking for seller finance, um, then it could be an issue. But let me see if I am able to call Alex. Eight one six 591 0825.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Buyer of the 10 properties portfolio.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey Alex, this is Sayed. Me and Fahim has been working on the portfolio that you have listed on Zillow. We are very close to running the numbers on it, and I feel like this could be a good opportunity for us. We were thinking of sort of a seller finance offer coming in at 2.19 million. So it's about 10% over asking with a monthly payment of about 2,500. So the monthly payments are low because of the cash flow of the properties is low, just to have an enough decent return for us and kind of have like that 8 year payment plan, and then balloon you out at the end of the 8 years. Let me know if this is something Mr. Seller would entertain. I would love to present a proper offer in the writing, and then we can go from there. I will also have Fahim to send a initial LOI your way to just kind of run the numbers by Mr. Seller, and yeah, give us an update. We'll chat soon. Take care for now. Yeah, so basically, Fahim, now you can send the thing is, I need to change the numbers of the rehab, or you can change the numbers. I'm still not getting access, still saying access denied. It requested access, but then 5 minutes later it says denied. But in this number, change this to at least, I don't know, at least 30 something, at least 30,000 minimum. So change this to 30,000, or even 35. Okay, bring the payment down even lower. I told him 25 or 2,000, something around that. So increase the amortization on this, um, and then yeah, and then send him the numbers on this. Tell him I called you, wasn't able to get a hold of you. Here's a initial LOI on the portfolio, and see what he says. If he's like no, the payment is low, or yada yada yada, then we can run the other way. Okay, look at this property. The shoot of this property or the editing is just Nightly blue color added. Interesting. $150,000, 20 days on the market, located in the Detroit. I just want to see when this sold. 2021 sold. 2022 70,000. 150. Sorry, 64,000 sold. 50. Okay, let me call them. Oh, the duplex, the upper unit, the lower unit, monthly rent. Any update on Esteban? No, not yet. The email was sent yesterday. So I'm gonna give him today to reply, and then tomorrow maybe we can call and follow up. The LOI is actually long for that, so it's about 8-9 pages. Okay, let me call this guy and see what is up. Okay, let's see. Fahim, the 10 property one says no seller financing on this one or any of the deals unless specifically stated. Thanks. So the lady that I think it's Alex or whoever that we just called and left a voice note and said no seller financing. So what we can do then, run the numbers in cash offer. He did send me something. Occupancy 3-2. 1 second, let me just quickly check this one. Okay, so these are the property under question. 10 properties. They're all occupied, which is very good, very good. Taxes, insurance, the value. The value. Yeah, there's these property value in Kansas City. I think it's a little bit over asking. This is a bit high. What can we do, guys? You guys tell me. What should we do here? Three, four bedroom, two. This is probably the highest rent house. Yeah, I think the best bet would be the seller finance on this. But the seller is not agreeing on that. The cash offer, no matter how hard you work, it'll be very hard to bring it down to 150 and around that. And even if you bring it down lower than 150, it will be hard to sell it because this is a lot of cash someone has to bring. Yeah. So this is a lot of cash someone will have to bring. So yeah, I think for him, focus on the seller finance. He's not gonna sell it, that's for sure. If he wants a cash or conventional, nobody's going to buy this. So it's going to stay on the market for some time. And when they do that, they will kind of come to the senses and be like, sure, I'm open to seller finance, because nobody's going to bring that much money to the table. Can you call Nicole? Any update on S1? Yeah. Nicole has a calculation for Nicole 5 properties portfolio. Listed price, taxes, insurance, units, rents, gross and listed for 70% of the price. No seller finance on that. Is that why you're doing 70, 60, 50? Loan amount and balance. Yes, they have loan. Are these loan confirmed? My light just went offline. Interesting. I think it's powered off or something. Let's see if we can charge it. One second, guys. My the light I was using to light turned off. I offered them around 150. They said, as you said, offer cash on some properties. Okay. Okay. So they're all rented. If they're all rented, then that's good. If they are not rented, then they're asking at 50%, 500, almost a million. Wow, okay. 1.6. I think they flipped. There is. Oh, I think we talked about this house. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember them now. Yeah, they're a flipped investor. They're flipping property quite a bit. Yeah, I think the best, because they flipped it, it means they probably get the price at a very, 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 very discounted rate, which is, we can see right here. Look at this. $47,000. They bought it for $47,000. They're selling for $249,000. Okay, 200,000 profit they're trying to get. So they're at about $190,000. So give them cash offers. Give them cash offer. $47,000. Let's say they put $50,000. Okay, 100,000 cash offer would be good. Go with 110, something like that, because they made their money, right? We're still giving them enough money to have a clean exit. So go with Heather. Go with 60 cents on the dollar for all the properties. So this calculation would be good in this sector, which is still about 1.63. Actually, go with 50 first. Go with 50 first, and if they react or something stupid, then we're gonna go and talk to them. Be like, okay, we'll come up to this number, right? Just like you did with the other properties, right? You took them to 1.1, and they're like, okay, you know what, from 1.8 or 5, they're at 1.3. Okay, you already give them cash offer, so you give them these three properties, 163. I see, that's fine then. um, Send them the rest of the offer too, and tell them like, hey, I just came across, or just wait, actually just wait, let you see what they say and go from there. But here's the thing, guys. I mean, like, don't take me wrong, okay, don't take me wrong. um, Beautiful work and very good calculation on the numbers, right? Everything is perfect. The issue is, in my opinion, I think you might have spent a good hour to hour on this property along the time, and if they say no, all this time we actually invested will be wasted, right? So what I want to do, guys, is don't worry about running the numbers a lot, right? मैंने आपको कैलकुलेटर दिखाया था, वो कैलकुलेटर मैं आपको सिर्फ गूगल से खोल के इस तरह बच्चों की तरह मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि मैं खुद भी ऐसी कैलकुलेटर करता हूँ, राइट? इस तरह क्यों, इस वजह से मैं हैवी कैलकुलेटर में नहीं जाता, वहाँ पे जाने से टाइम वेस्ट होता है। मैं इन कैलकुलेटर इस वजह से नहीं जाता, जैसे कोई हमारा डील एनालाइजर है, मैं इस वजह से नहीं आता। फॉर एग्जांपल, इस प्रॉपर्टी पे हम बात कर रहे हैं, मैं इसको कॉल करने से पहले 150 डालता हूँ, यहाँ पे 150 रेंट निकालता हूँ, सब करके अपनी कैलकुलेशन परफेक्ट करके मैं उसको कॉल करता हूँ, और वो बोलता है नॉट इंटरेस्टेड। अब उसने नॉट इंटरेस्टेड बोल दिया तो उसका मतलब या तो टाइम सही नहीं है उसका, या उसको चाहिए नहीं सेलर फाइनेंस। तो अब मैं कितना भी भीख मांग लूँ, गिड़गिड़ा लूँ, वो मूव ही नहीं करेगा, राइट? तो अब मेरा जितना टाइम था उससे पहले कैलकुलेशन का, चीज़ें नंबर करने का, वो वेस्ट हो गया, राइट? और मैं अपनी उस प्रॉपर्टी पे से दूर और दूर हो गया जो प्रॉपर्टी यस बोल सकती है और उससे हमारी प्रॉपर्टी की डील हो सकती है, राइट? तो मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि आप कन्वर्जेशन मतलब इतना सोफिस्टिकेटेड प्रॉपर्टी बनाए। आई मीन बिल्कुल करना इसको लाजमी है, इसको करेंगे, बट एट द पॉइंट वेयर दे एक्सेप्ट द कैश ऑफर, ठीक है? आपने बस कैश ऑफर रन करी भाई सबकी 60% कैलकुलेटर पे या गूगल पे जाके, दैट्स इट, एंड सेंड द नंबर्स। फिर जब नंबर्स वापस आएंगे उनके पास है, डिस्कशन बढ़ेगी, तब जाके फिर हम देखेंगे कि भाई हम वेरी क्लोज आ गए हैं, अब चलो नंबर रन करते हैं, अब देखते हैं एग्जैक्टली उनको लास्ट ऑफर हमारी क्या जा सकती है, right? So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that what you are doing is bad or shouldn't do it, things like that. All I'm saying कि आप सिर्फ, क्योंकि कैश ऑफर है ना, कैश ऑफर 0.6 और 0.7 फॉर्मूला है। मैं वीडियोस में भी जो मैं टिकटॉक वगैरह पे डालता हूँ, मैं उस पर भी हमेशा बहुत सिंपल रखता हूँ, राइट? अगर मैं लोगों को ये बताने लगा ना कि हमें ये सब कैलकुलेशन करनी है, ये कैलकुलेटर आ रहा है, तो कोई भी बंदा इनिशिएट नहीं करेगा, राइट? जैसे मेडिकल डॉक्टर बनना है, ठीक है, डॉक्टर बनने की बात होती है, अगर उससे पहले हम बता दें आपको लाखों वर्ड्स यूज़ करने पड़ेंगे, लाखों चीज़ें करने, तो बंदा डर के बोलेगा मुझे डॉक्टर ही नहीं बनना, छोड़ दो मुझे, राइट? तो हमेशा स्टेप बाय स्टेप लेके चलते हैं आपको कोर्सेज में या किसी भी चीज़ में। तो मेरे लिए सबसे पहला स्टेप ये होगा कि आप टाइम वेस्ट ना करें, आपका टाइम बहुत वैल्यूबल है। आपको 10 ऑफर्स पर डे निकालनी है। 150 है, गूगल करा, 150 का मल्टीप्लाई बाय 0.70 अगर कोई काम नहीं है, 0.60 थोड़ा बहुत काम है, 0.50 अगर बहुत सारा काम है, राइट? और सेंड कर दिया ऑफर, दैट्स इट, एंड यू डन, ओके? एंड देन डू इट। फिर उनके पास रिस्पॉन्ड आने शुरू करे कि भाई हाँ ठीक है, ये है वो है, और कन्वर्सेशन आगे बढ़ने लगी, देन गो विद दैट, okay? Again, I'm not saying Heather that you're doing wrong, okay? You're doing good, and I'm sure कि उसमें आपकी बात काफ़ी आगे चलेगी होगी मिस्टर सेलर से, और नेगोशिएशन में तो आपने करी होगी, which is fine, but I'm saying अगर कोई फर्स्ट बंदा इम्प्रेस होके या फिर इन कैलकुलेटरों से इम्प्रेस होके पहले कैलकुलेट करना है, सारे नंबर सर्च करना है, फिर कॉल करना है, आई थिंक ये हमारी बहुत बड़ी गलती होगी, क्योंकि हम टाइम वेस्ट करेंगे उसमें और हमें कोई फ़ायदा नहीं मिलेगा। अगर उसने यस कर दिया तो आपके सारे टाइम विन हो गया, अगर उसने नो कर दिया फिर तो आपने वो टाइम वेस्ट कर दिया जिसको आप किसी अच्छी प्रॉपर्टी के पास जा सकते थे, राइट? सो डोंट टेक इट इन रॉन्ग वे, बट रिमेंबर कि आपने सिर्फ प्रॉपर्टी खोलनी है, नंबर देखना है, गूगल पे कैलकुलेटर करना है, या आपको पता ही होगा 150 का 70% क्या आता है, राइट? और आपने इसको कॉल करके इसको बोल देना या ईमेल कर देनी, दैट्स इट, और फिर मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट, मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट, मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट। फिर जब रिस्पॉन्ड आने लगे, कुछ ओके होंगे कुछ नहीं होंगे, तो उनको फॉलो अप पे जो ओके होते हैं उनको मूव ऑन करो फर्दर. Okay, but please don't make use enough lot of time. I did the mistake. Okay, मेरी सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक जो मुझे 2 महीने लगे थे ना सिर्फ एक डील के लिए, वो यही थे कि मैं नंबर में घुसा हुआ था, मुझे डर था कि मैं कॉल नहीं कर सकता. अब मैं नंबर देख रहा हूँ मेरे सामने पड़ा हुआ है, मुझे कॉल करनी है, मुझे पता है कॉल करनी है, मगर मैं डर रहा था क्योंकि मैं स्टार्टिंग था, मुझे पता नहीं था कि कैसी क्या बात करते हैं. तो मैं डर रहा था, डर की वजह से मैंने कैलकुलेटर भी खोल लिया, मैंने पूरी चार्ट भी बना लिया, मैंने बहुत ब्यूटीफुल एआई से पूरा देख लिया उसके कितने इनकम होगी, वो सब कुछ कर लिया, मगर मैंने कॉल नहीं करी. राइट, अब सब कुछ कर लिया है, आपने कॉल नहीं करी, तो फिर आपने कुछ भी नहीं किया टेक्निकली, क्योंकि आपको पता ही नहीं कि वहाँ से होगा क्या. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करें. और ये गलतियाँ मैंने भी करी हुई हैं. राइट, मैंने भी इस तरह के चार्ज बनाए हुए, और इसी वजह से मेरे 1 महीने में डील होने के बजाय मुझे 2 महीने लग गए थे. और मैंने तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव पे कर रहा था. बट देन फिर मैंने सीखा, तो देन आई नो नाउ कि हमने ऐसा नहीं करना. मुझे बस को कॉल करनी है अभी, कॉल करके उसको बोलना है कि भाई 150 की बात है, मैं आपको सेल्फ फाइनेंस के ऑफर दे रहा हूँ. दैट्स इट. 3452632.
Thank you for calling Rental Household. For applicants, press 1. For tenants, press 2. For maintenance, press 3. For owners, press 4. For anything else, press 0.
What is this guy?
Please hold while I try to connect you. Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Wasi Hater. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
It's not the agent, guys. It's gonna go to the city voice now. Just move on. Move on to next. I don't have that much time to waste on this. Let me see. Yes, I am in the biomedical students. I know how hard it is. Exactly. Harry, I did my undergrad in kinesiology, in pre-med basically, but yeah, it's pretty tough. Yes, you're right. I want you to call her to clear things if they want cash. Well, did you offer seller finance? Where is that? Where is that? Did we offer seller finance on that or not yet? 162, 157. I give seller finance also offer on the whole portfolio. Okay. But there is a loan, yeah. Yeah, so the issue is you don't know how much loan is there, right? You just know the prop wire thing. Okay, I can call her and see. I can call her and see, and that we have sent in the offer on the 3 properties. Is there any 89 days on market, guys. 89 days on market. She said the client will not share the market detail. That's just silly. It's a public information, bro. I'm just not paying for the public information, that's all.
Hello, this is Nicole.
Hey Nicole, this is Sayed. I believe you've been speaking to Heather Naki on a portfolio.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Yeah, we just sent in a cash offer for I think a couple days ago. I'm just wondering if there's any attraction from the seller from that.
Um, we've had a few that were low and that she wasn't willing to talk about. Which one was yours?
Um,
What was your name again?
well, Heather Nucky. I'm
Yeah,
the
she
partner.
actually never. She didn't even counter yours. Um, yours. I think you were all in the 100s for every property.
We just did it for 3, yeah, not the whole portfolio.
Let me pull it up. Hold on one second.
Sure. And they're not willing to do mortgage takeover type of deal, like creative ones.
Yeah, that's the one. She wouldn't even respond to that. To be honest, that Gertrude Roth offer at 160.30. There's no way she'll come down that much.
Okay, and what about the mortgage takeover? Do you know if that's possibility there?
You can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. The lender will not do that.
Okay.
They want out of the property free and clear.
Okay. Sounds good. So let me run the numbers again. I can maybe get back to you on this. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Gertrude Avenue. What was Gertrude Avenue? 70% listed. Oh, so she was 325. So that's like 50% off, I guess. Yes, this is a problem. Cash offer, and the people who are she's talking about, even those people are not gonna follow through. They're giving cash offer because again, there's no wrong in giving offer, but they're not gonna follow through. So I guess Heather just technically follow up. Just follow up in probably, I don't know, a week, and tell them like I have the cash offer again. I'm just wondering what's the update on that. Has seller accepted other offers? If not, I'm ready to close as soon as possible. I can send the proof of funds and we will cover the closing cost. Excuse me. So that being said, let's move on to the properties, and let's get some deals. What happened here? Right. I think I already called this one. Let's call this one. Okay, so this property, I think it should be good. 52 days. Franco. Listing removed. Listed again. Price change. Listing removed. Price for sale. Listing removed. Listing change. Price change sold. Bought it for 50,000. Listed for 180,000. 19 and then 25. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's call. Hey, is it Franco?
No. Let me transfer you.
Sure. Thank you.
Please leave your message for 78690836658.
Hey Franco, this is Syed. I was looking at one of your property at Somerset Avenue. I'm interested in this property. I just want to know a few questions in terms of the offers that you guys are getting in. It's been listed for some time, so I'm just wondering if there's anything wrong with the property, or just seller is stuck on the specific number. Let me know. You can give me a call back. I'll shoot you a quick text as well. Bye bye for now. It says no seller financing, so it has to be cash offer, which is completely fine. It's 162. If you want 70 cents on the dollar, I'll give you 70 cents on the dollar. So 170 times 0.6, 100K. The 100K offer would be the offer here. 100K would be the offer here. Okay, Eamon, I'll send you this link. Tell him that I left you a message and all that. But it's not the greatest lead because I haven't talked to the agent and I still don't know exactly the agent number. I didn't get a hold of the number, so I just talked to the company. But I will make one more offer after for you. So again, send you the link with the cash offer of 100K. Boom, you're done. Okay, on to the next one. Let's see this. Let's see this. Let's see this. I need to make one phone call to that lady of Harry and Hussein's deal. She never sent me a text yesterday, so I'm gonna have to call and check if Mr. Seller moved on that 547. So 3 bed, 1 bath. House looks good, livable condition. Shah. Mr. Shah is the owner of this. Let's see. Sam Shah. Ahmed Sam. Listed for sale, sold 139, 2023. Yeah, probably have loan on this. Yeah, they're probably losing money on this. So they bought it for what they're selling for, and they're losing money on that. I'll speak to the Shah Saab. Or Ahmed, easy to pronounce.
Sorry, I missed your call. Please leave a name, number, and a brief message after the tone, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks and have a great day.
Hey Ahmed, I hope you're doing well. This is Syed. I was looking at one of your property listed at Parkinson Street, I believe. I think it's 162. I'm interested in this property. I checked public record. Looks like they owe close to the money they're on the market for. So I'm wondering if there's a possibility if we can just take over the mortgage on this property and pay the commissions and pay the closing costs. and kind of get the Mr. Seller out of this deal. Let me know if that works. I will shoot you a quick text as well. We can go from there. Chat soon. Bye bye. Hey Ahmed, hope you're doing well. Shoot you a quick voice note. Let me know when you have a chance for a quick chat. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. So I've sent him a text and voice note. Eamon, you can go over on this property as a mortgage takeover, okay? It's a mortgage takeover deal. Pay agent commission and closing cost. Okay, yeah, let me, I know this is not your property, Harry. I was just working on few leads. Let me see, where is that? Where's the agent? Harry Annette, right here, Courtwell Street. Okay, so this is the lady.
Hello,
Hey Lauren, this is Syed. Do you have a couple of minutes?
I do.
Perfect. Yeah, so I talked to the TC. She did mention something around 11 to 1500 calls. She said that we will know when we open the escrow and go through that at that time. But she was saying it would be somewhere around there because the property that's closest to the Cordwell Street that we own, that's what we paid for them.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you.
Yeah, no worries.
Go ahead.
I can explain. Okay, so we had chatted yesterday that you mentioned the closing cost is around $1,000-ish, right? So,
Yes.
and I mentioned it's about 2,000 for us. So I told you like I'm gonna go chat with my TC and see what exactly
Yeah.
we're gonna pay. So she's saying it would be around 1,500-ish. She's just comparing with the closest property we actually own from the Cordwell Street. So that's about 3 blocks out from Cordwell. So we paid around that from the seller side. And you also
Okay.
mentioned that you will chat with the Mr. Seller and see and discuss the closing cost part and see if he's willing to kind of go up on that as well. Any any update on that?
Yeah. So, he was saying, depending on how much the closing costs were, which ours were totaling out to 1,000.
Okay.
With our title company. So, which means it will put him at what, 43. I mean, we're talking about the bottom line.
Right.
So it's like 43, and then not having to pay the buyer's agent, and then hopefully you guys can send over, a purchase agreement. That would be like around 44. So that puts him almost at the 45 where he wants to be. So it should even out pretty good.
Okay. So
So
he's saying 43 would be his bottom line, and then he would want us to do the closing cost and I guess the contract or whatever. Okay, sounds good. I think I can make this work. I'll just have to chat
Okay.
with the other guy. But yeah, let me
Okay.
put something together. Um,
Okay.
in terms of contract, I'm gonna send the request today. I might get it tomorrow or the day after, right? So our attorney might take a little bit of time, but I should be able to send
Okay.
you something within a couple days at the very least.
Okay. And then as far as closing time, can you remind me? Was it like a 10-day close?
A closing, we'll just do. Well, it's more so the inspection that I'm worried about rather than closing. So the inspection is usually about 7 to 8 days, and then closing costs within 30. We say 30 days, but usually for cash offers, it's pretty quick. It's like 10, 15 days we can easily do.
Okay. So 10 or 15 days.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's just the
Okay.
inspection that we are more worried. I just want to see if there's no major work in the property and the numbers make sense. Then yeah, there's. I mean, we don't even have to wait for a day because just cash
Okay.
offer, right? So
Perfect. Right. You just want to have enough time to do your due diligence.
that's all. That's
So
all I'm looking for. That's it.
perfect. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect. So get back to me,
sounds
and
good.
then I'm ready to move along
Sounds good.
quick.
For sure.
Okay.
I'll
Thank
give
you.
you an update. Should get you something by tomorrow in writing, and then purchase agreement should be tomorrow or the day after. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Chat
Okay.
soon. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay. She was stuck on. He was stuck on 45. We gave him 42 offer. Back and forth a little bit. His bottom line is 43 now. Okay. So he brought from what is that? 60,000 is the listed times point 0.6, I think. Yeah, so it's exactly point 0.7, right? Or 1,000 more. Yeah, so it's exactly at point 0.7 and 1,000 more. Okay, he wanted 45, but when we told them that we're gonna um, do the different way, like we're gonna pay the closing costs and blah blah blah, and write the contract and everything, then he came down, which is okay. I mean, I don't think it will have issues. Okay, I don't think this house will have issues. As long as there's no issues, this deal will be sold without a problem. Because it is Detroit. It is Detroit. Okay, so Harry, what we need to do is we just need to finalize this. Um, I will let the attorney know today. I don't have any meeting with him today, but tomorrow I should be able to do something to get the contract written, send the contract, and then we will be under contract for 43. Okay, so follow up with me tomorrow for sure on this. So we're getting this 43. Okay. I don't know if Hussein is here. Hussein, this is your property that we were talking about. Okay. So that's good to go. I think Hamad texted me. Okay. So Hamad, there's a lot of agents you actually sent me the emails of. I don't think which one I should start with. I'll start with the one with the nice information you have sent. I'll call that guy. Multi-unit, Mitch, 100% accurate. Please call him. He wanna discuss further over the call. Seems like they also down for owner financing. Only 20% as per property details. Um, up to is 20% owner financing. Up to 20%. Up to, that means they can do 10%. That's cool. The more I think, the more my brain is gonna play numbers and play games and make me not want to call. It's just better to just pick up the phone and call the darn person, bro. Because even today, my brain starts playing game to not call him for some reason.
This is Mitch.
Hey Mitch, this is Sayed. Me and Hamad are kind of in the chat on your property on 80th Terrace. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we were running numbers on it. I see that seller is kind of wanna a seller finance. He's entertaining sort of seller finance offer as well.
Yeah, yes. I wouldn't, I'm going to call it seller carryback. So you could, hang on, I'm going to put my pen on real quick.
No worries.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So they're open to about 20% seller carryback.
Okay. And then rest they're kind of looking for cash, conventional.
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do that is up to you. They have about 1.7 million in finance that they need to have paid off to, get out of
Right.
this. So you need to bring at least that much to clear out the debt on it.
Yeah. I can bring 1.7 million. Like I can bring because I'm looking at the vacancy. It's decent. What I was thinking when we're running number, we are thinking to sort of finance the down payment, and then kind of clear out their first position debt, and then kind of go into the agreement with them for, I don't know, 84 months or so.
It'd be something along like a preferred equity.
Yeah, something on the preferred equity.
Okay. I don't know if they would go, 84 months is quite some time. It'd probably be closer to what I think, like 36, maybe 60 months.
Sure, I will run number. The only problem for us would be we just want to refinance, right? So as long as I can
Sure.
get that 25% equity in the property, I have no issue to even do it within that 12 months. But I don't think I would be able to do it at that point. That being said,
Right.
what we can do, we can have a contingency clause in it that if you're able to do it at that stage, good to go. If not, we might be able to increase one.
Far out that would go. And 20% of that, the asking price right now is a little over 500,000. So you'd be able to bring, you'd be able to finance some of that down payment, but you need to bring a little bit more to the table, I would imagine, to get this thing
Yeah,
to
I
cash
think
flow
so.
properly. So
Yeah.
I would suggest, run the numbers and what makes sense on your guys' side, present that. I can tell you that my owner is the term preferred equity has been echoed in her ear a little bit, and so she's open to something along those lines. But it would be a scenario where versus just purely the numbers.
I don't think I'll be able to come in, but I can. I mean, we have partners around. They can come in and have a chat for sure. But it's more like a
Sure.
firm. We
I
have
don't
like
know
quite
that
a
it
few
necessarily
people.
needs to be a handshake
Yeah.
situation because she's
I
not
see.
actually in Kansas City either.
Okay.
But it would be something, couple conversations on the phone or virtually
Yeah, that works.
to make sure everybody's in agreement.
Yeah, no, that completely works. I will write something down on paper for you to present to her, and then if that kind of makes sense, you understand the structure of the deal, we can hop on a call or a Zoom call, kind of go through all the numbers, and then see what happened from there.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect. Thanks, man. I will chat soon. I'll get something done in paper probably tomorrow or the day after. Okay. Probably need some
Okay,
time to work
yeah.
on this. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so he already know what preferred equity is. That's exactly what the second position seller finance is. He said 1.7 million in debt. %, of the property, which is very low. We at least need 40% to be able to meet that threshold. Okay, so I go for commercial rents. The thing is, I want to do this, but I have to run at 12 today. Heather, let's not Heather, Hamad, let's do. Can you bring this property up tomorrow? I will run the numbers tomorrow on this and kind of get back to him. Um, then kind of get the bank information done tomorrow, and then hopefully have an LOI the day after. Okay. So I'm gonna put a sad face on it, so I know I didn't work on that. And then I'll put on the sad face on the other one as well, so we can work on this. Okay, we can work on this tomorrow. Heather, I'll also do that sort of sad face because I gotta go on time today. But I will definitely reach out to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Tomorrow is Friday, so we gotta make sure we call everyone we need to. Okay. So guys, if you're coming on Friday and you're late, make sure not to be late, because that first time we had only Fahim at the right on the time, so I went through a lot of deals with him. His okay. Did you? What if we call the property owner? If you can call, that's amazing. If you can call the property owner, I want that to happen. I want you guys to start calling, not just emailing. I know it takes time, but start calling. You guys are seeing me call. If you start calling, that would be a huge thing, and you're gonna build contact a lot more faster that way. Do you want me to remind you? Yes, Harry, I should be able to finish we should have a contract by tomorrow, but we're not gonna send the seller tomorrow the contract, but we'll send it the day after. Okay. How much is sure? I am too. Yes. Yeah. So if you guys want to start calling, guys, that would be the greatest thing ever. Start calling. Trust me, when you have money, which you technically guys do, okay, you have due because you're representing the investor. When you have money and you're calling to someone that need money for their property, they will listen to you. Does not matter how old, how young, how fast, how slow, and what kind of accent you have. They want the money, you have the money. That's all that matters in real estate. Okay. So do not think that, oh my god, my accent, oh my god, my I don't know, I'm gonna say the right numbers. Nobody cares. If you have the money, they want to talk to you. That's all it is. Okay. So never think that I'm gonna be scared or anything. Your brain will play games, right? Like I said, your brain will be like, okay, you know what, this is a property, let me run the number. Let me see what 40% could look like on this, what 10% could look like. No. Just pick up the call, talk to Logan, and go through with it. But many feels the accent is strange. It's okay. Tell him, like North America is not just English people. They deal with all kind of people. It's very multicultural countries, multicultural countries. So they deal with this all the time. And honestly speaking, I've seen Indian people buy a lot of properties in US, and Indian people have a very solid accent, especially the people who are buying the property, because they're the old people, right? They're the old people. Old people, they probably came to US at a specific time where their accent is already set. So they've been using the accent for all the time, and they're still owners of the property. So it does not matter, guys. Okay, call, and get better. The thing is, if you can start calling, then you don't need me, essentially. Okay, you don't need me. You can go call and convince a person, and just submit. Convince, submit. So it's gonna decrease the amount of time. Okay, so guys, I will let you guys go for this at this stage for today. I need to be away. I need to go to the hospital basically. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Make sure that we don't end tomorrow without finalizing the deals. Okay. And the other thing I was thinking to let you guys know today in my notes is that go on the whoever you're talking to, go onto their subscriber list. okay? Because when the properties goes live, they will send you an email, okay? And I'm getting those daily, and I don't have to worry about calling someone because they're sending the deals to me. So make sure to pick up brokerages, they are big, and subscribe. Basically, when you're finding Harry, basically when you're finding the companies, um, first of all, go with this company. Everyone, I think, Bridge Realty. I think it's Bridge. No, it's not this one. It's not this one. मैंने आपको बताया था कि एक कंपनी है जिसमें ज़्यादातर क्रिएटिव ही ऑफर्स आ रही हैं. Bridge Water. Yeah, this company. This company has a lot of creative deals, guys. I used to deal with them a lot, but they are extremely slow. Is it this one? Bridge Water Realty Advisor, it says. This one, guys, sorry, my bad. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So the listings, they have a lot of listings. They have a big, and they are commercial and multi families as well. A lot of these listings have been here for a while because मैंने इन पे ऑफर दी हुई है. वो अभी तक उन्होंने नहीं ली, बट वो अभी तक सेल भी नहीं हुई है. I'm talking at least 6 months, 7 months. तो हो सकता है इनका जो मूड है अब चेंज हो गया हो, right? So go back to them and check. So everything you will find it here. Offering memorandum, when you click, it's going to give you the whole spiel, the PDF, and you're going to take the rental information, everything. These two guys are the slowest guys ever. Anyway, so I think go with them and subscribe their list. So as soon as they have a new listing, boom, you're going to get the listing first. Okay, that's probably would be the best possible scenario. Is there any other way of finding only seller financing deal on Zillow? Yes, there is. There is. You can go to Zillow and write, go to any city, right? And then in the filters, right here, right? It says keyword seller finance and then apply. So these houses, there are two things. So one, they say do not seller financing, or they will say seller financing. So just go into that and just kind of check and remove the boundaries. There are 44 results in this one city. There's hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands. Let me just zoom out so you can see how many. This is the whole United States, right? Oh, it's not showing, it's asking me to draw, but there. I even go a little bit down, I can get this many properties looking for seller financing, right? Wherever I move, so I move a little bit on the side, look, right? So these are all seller financing. They mention the word seller financing, or they know the seller finance, so you can offer it that way. I tried this, it works. Yeah, so it would definitely work. Same thing with other companies. If you go to Crexy, LoopNet, do the same thing. There's always an option where it's gonna say keyword search, okay? Keyword search or seller finance, or I told you about the PropWire way, right? So go to the PropWire and find property that has 100% equity, 100% equity in their house. Those will be the great seller financing offers. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Happy hunting. Okay, TikTok and YouTube. I'm gonna let you guys go as well. I have to run somewhere today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're available, come join the same time for 2 hours. We'll talk about properties and how to sell it and how to make money.